Keith Pelly in his press conference, or maybe I was in between shots and I missed it. Was it ever brought up to Brad Treliving today as one of those questions of your captain said at the most critical time, and you did talk about critical moments, but at the most critical time, your team had passengers. Mm-hmm. Brad, how does that make you feel as a general manager when you hear your best player, your highest paid player, tell the fans and the media that at the most critical time, you guys had passengers?
You know what I think is tough there, Kip, is obviously I didn't like that either. To me, he's trying to say too many guys played bad. We talked about, we had the Oilers, Gregor on yesterday talking about the Oilers, but they did, Kip. They did. Too many guys played bad.
Of course they did.
But we talked about the Oilers yesterday. Troy Stetcher's excellent, and Kulak is fantastic. And you go through the list, everyone is playing good. And I think he doesn't think he played good, but I think it's fair to be like, none of us played good. So, maybe it's a phrasing. Yeah.
But nobody really said it.
Yeah.
Nobody says it.
That's to me what passengers are. No one.
But then just say it. Say it.
Yeah.
We didn't play well. We weren't good enough. We didn't play well.
Yeah. Well, it goes to a lot of what's wrong with that. Like, that comment is just like, feels like to me that when Matthews and Marner specifically address the media, they're both just trying to say whatever they can possibly say to get it done over with as fast as possible.
That has to change.
Without saying anything meaningful ever.
You can't.
And they just are like, mumble mouth, passengers, blah, blah, blah. We got to be better, this or that. Like, it's just like they're trying to get
Can't
quick.
do it in this market.
I totally agree. But they've been doing it for 9 years.
It's possible they're quite bad at self-reflection.
Correct.
Yeah.
So.
Like, it's not a skill they have.
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay. But that starts at the top.
Yeah. Does
it not?
Do you mean player top?
No, I'm talking about it's an organizational thing.
They need to grab them and be like, hey, you guys are responsible.
My suggestion would just be a little bit more honest. Mm-hmm. It would actually go a long way.
I actually think if you talk more and you're more honest, it's less shocking and people pick through what you said less often.
We know they're not superhuman. It's a very difficult thing. Like I said earlier this week, only one team gets to stand there and claim that they're champions, and then 31 others go, where did we go wrong? Mm-hmm. It's not easy, but you got to humanize it a little bit more.
Yeah, totally agree. And I've been saying that since the start. Like, it's
hard. It's hard. We're picking horses here. It's hard.
But, I mean, for any of them to come out at media day and be like, hey, we really understand how upset our fans are about this, and we're sorry we couldn't get it done this time. You know how far that would go?
Did you see Eric Tulsky's tweets today, perchance?
No.
GM of the Carolina Hurricanes?
No.
It's like a 6-part tweet about their fans and about that's what it's all for and how much they appreciate them and how much effort and how much it burns. And
they don't take it for granted.
Right. It's a different market.
They don't take it for granted.
But they don't take it for granted.
Well, the thing is, it's like here, they all know, like every Keith Pelly and everybody at MLSC, they all know that it'll be sold out. And I'm sure people will be dying to buy tickets, all that stuff.
Yeah.
There, it's not given.
No, you're right.
So
yeah, there's definitely more incentive to work on that angle.
That's the part, though, I think
they need to take a page
Keith
out of that
Pelly
book.
in his press conference talked about it.
He did.
The message needs to be a little bit, I don't know if it's clear, but less taking it for granted, as you put, Sammy.
Yeah.
So we do have the clip on contract offers for Mitch and Tavares.
Sure, yeah. I mean, that was a hot button topic, right, Marner?
It's got to be. Do you want to start with just Marner on clip 4? Let's just do Marner to start.
Clip 4.
We're in that process right now. I had a meeting with all the players individually. We do our exit meetings. Mitch and I had a discussion. It's emotional right now, right? And so my discussion with Mitch is let's all take a step back. Let's take a deep breath. I got to decompress a little bit. We probably got delayed. That's not the right word. With Brendan's situation, that was a bit of a curveball that it took a couple days here to kind of get through. So we're going to meet as a staff. I'm going to be in touch with Mitch's representative and all of our players' representative, and determine what's best. right? Now, Mitch has a say in this as well, right? So this isn't the world according to Brad. I think he's a great player. He's been a great player here. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how this all works. Can I think Mitch can succeed? Yes, I do. But as I said before, we've all got to kind of take a step back and look at, we can't be rigid in our thought process of saying we can only do something one way. And like I said, he's got a say in the process. So again, another wordy answer to say we'll see. And same thing with John, and really all of our UFAs, right? Really good players. I'm a huge John Tavares fan. Had a really good discussion with him. We gotta take a step back, meet with our group. How do we best move forward? What are the costs? What is all those things that go into a contract and everything else, and how does it fit within the puzzle? So we'll see how that happens over the course of the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything more, anything less. He's protecting himself. He's not tipping his hand. He's not sitting there going, we really want him back. We really want him back. I mean, he's not setting himself up either way. So whatever happens, it's as if he was prepared for it.
If you did want him back, Kip, and you went out there and said, we really want him back, that'd be pretty bad negotiating. That's not I don't think you want to go out in the media and say you really want him back if you were trying to negotiate.
The negotiating part, people are making way too big.
What do you mean?
Of it. Negotiating's not hard. The negotiation would be the easiest thing to do out of anything. The hard part is telling Mitch Marner or getting Mitch Marner to want to stay. That's the hard part, okay? And say what you will about how anyone has read the tea leaves between Mitch Marner and the Toronto Maple Leafs. As of yesterday, as of today, I don't know. But over the course of the season, it's been simply about a guy who, at this point, does not want to return to be a Toronto Maple Leaf. We've had this conversation over the past 4 years. Free agents don't wake up after the season is over and go, gee, where do I want to play? John Tavares made up his mind long before his season was over with the New York Islanders. UFAs have a pretty good idea all season long whether they're going to move or stay. Not many of them go the distance. They get re-signed.